It's almost 7 p.m. It's still bright. It's longitude, and I don't know about you. I'm completely baffled by this. We're used to wet, rain, and miserable weather for festivals. But Dylan, anyway, from Half Moon Run, welcome. Lovely to meet you, and congratulations, firstly, on your debut Irish performance at Longitude. Were you happy with it?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Yeah.
So look, I've been reading bits and pieces about the band, and I'm always a little bit kind of skeptical about kind of the facts online. But one of the ones that keeps cropping up is that you all moved to Montreal individually, and that is the way the band formed. Fact or fiction?
No, that's definitely a fact. And it's kind of funny because at the first jam, none of us really knew what was going on, and we were all kind of socially a little awkward, I guess you could say. And we showed up to the first jam. We introduced ourselves, but forgot our names already. And we just sat down and tried to make some music. And the music was it was something special for all of us. And I think it took about 2 weeks before I knew their names. But we kept coming back, even though we had so much else going on in our lives. And
so I take it, would it be fair to say that you're all relatively different characters in the band?
Yeah. On a social level, it's probably taken us at least a year to become friends, and now we're kind of at the point where we're essentially married. But on a musical level, we've gotten along since the very beginning.
Some of the names that have been thrown in there when your name comes up are like Radiohead, Jeff Buckley, but you know, from watching you earlier on, I definitely, maybe I'm way off now, maybe I something caught in my ears at the time, but I can definitely hear kind of a little bit of an Americana thing in there. I can hear folk, I can hear the band and stuff like that. Would you subscribe to that?
Yeah. Those. I always appreciate new references and connections, because we do always hear the Radiohead and Jeff Buckley and Fleet Foxes and stuff like that. But folk is definitely a huge influence for us. And when we started, we didn't have many electronics at all. In fact, we had none. We just worked with acoustic instruments and drums, and we focused on writing songs. We really just wanted to write good songs. And once you have a song, then you can do anything with the sound after. So the sound has been afterwards been added electronics, synths and stuff, and we're trying to build something and make a good show and to explore new territory. But what we try and really focus on in the beginning is the songs.
You said when you first jammed, you didn't really know what you were doing or what you sounded like. Did you have any ideas? Did you have any preconceived ideas of what the band might sound like when you went in?
Not at all. We didn't even have any thought of signing to a record label or making a career. We just wanted to make good music as kind of it was kind of therapeutic. You know, we were all in Montreal for our own reasons, doing our own thing, and it was just something we did, you know, a couple nights a week, just get together and turn off the cell phones and just try and make some music and see what happens.
So you've got to know each other on the road for the past while. Clearly, you know. But you must get to know yourself a little bit more, because you're getting to know these people. There's a camaraderie building. What have you learned about yourself? A very deep question. Apologies.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Well, I mean, one thing that happens when you go on the road all the time is you start to question where home is at. I mean, we wrote Dark Eyes, our first album, while we were at home. And it's not like we were touring all the time, because we didn't really have any songs for it. So we were at home, we were living our own lives, had our own friends, and had our own thing going on. And getting together to write songs was kind of it was a reaction to that. And so that was kind of I guess if we're talking about like who we are and learning about ourselves and stuff, that was kind of an investigation of, well, what's going on right now, what's happening. And now it's a different story, because we've lost most of our friends. We don't really have a home anymore, and we're just on the road all the time. And we've gotten to know each other really well, even though we're very different people. So it's kind of, I would say it's a big challenge. It's a thrill, but it's a big challenge to be doing what we're doing now.
The album came out in Canada last year. It's only just out here. Is it fun playing the songs to a new audience?
Absolutely. Actually, I was worried when we started to book long tours all the time, because I thought, how many times can I stand to play these songs over and over again? But I keep being surprised every time. When you play the songs to a new audience, and you feel like you have to win them over. And when you feel like you've got them, or that you share the sense of discovery with them, and you feel like you're playing the song for the first time every time. And that really keeps us going.
Brilliant. Well, you certainly did it today, and I believe you're back in Ireland in November.
Yes, yeah.
Good, you're aware of this. This is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Listen, man, thanks for coming over. Great to meet you, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you.